Buying an inflatable paddleboard sounds simple until you realize stability, setup time, and tracking can completely change your day on the water. Some boards feel calm and confidence-building, while others wobble the second your dog sneezes. Today, we are counting down the 7 best inflatable paddleboards for easier, better adventures. All the links are in the description so you can check out the current prices. Let's dive in. Number 7. SereneLife. Sometimes the best board is the one that makes your first time on the water feel less embarrassing. SereneLife has that friendly beginner energy. It is wide enough to feel steady, light enough to carry without regretting your life choices, and simple enough that you are not standing on the shore studying parts while everyone else is already paddling. The non-slip deck is the part you appreciate immediately. Wet feet, shifting balance, nervous little corrections, it handles all of that in a calm way. On a lake morning, when the water is still and you are slowly figuring out your rhythm, this board feels forgiving. I also like that it packs into a backpack and includes the basic kit, so it does not feel like you bought a board and then accidentally entered an accessory scavenger hunt. The trade-off is that it is more casual cruiser than expedition machine. Heavier gear loads or very ambitious long-distance trips may want something bigger. But for families, beginners, yoga attempts, and relaxed weekend paddling, SereneLife is a very easy place to start. Tap the link in the description to check it out. Number 6. Itaostar. This is the board for the person who wants the whole water day package in one shot. Itaostar does not feel like it is handing you a paddleboard. It feels like it is handing you a floating adventure kit. The extra width and high weight support make it feel reassuring, especially if you are bringing a child, a cooler, a dog, or that one friend who insists they have great balance but absolutely does not. The board feels roomy, and that changes the mood. You stop clenching your toes and start enjoying the view. The kayak conversion is the fun twist. Standing is great, but after a long paddle, sitting down and cruising quietly feels like cheating in the best way. Add the cup holder, dry bag, camera mount, flag, and big backpack, and suddenly this thing feels ready for an entire afternoon. It is not minimalist, and some people may not use half the extras, but it brings a ton of personality and value. Check out the link in the description to see more. Number 5. Skaddles. Skaddles feels like it was designed for people who want space. Not just standing space, but real, comfortable, bring a kid, bring a dog, bring too many snacks space. The super wide platform is the headline in real life. You notice it when you step on and do not immediately perform that awkward windmill arm survival move. It feels steady, planted, and relaxed. For yoga, slow paddling, or family lake days, that extra width is a confidence booster. The carrying setup is smarter than usual too. 3 handles make it easier to move with another person or wrestle it out of a car solo. That sounds basic, but on a hot day, dragging gear from the parking lot to the water is where patience goes to die. I also like the front and rear bungee storage. You can bring a dry bag, jacket, snacks, or fishing gear without turning the deck into chaos. It is not the sleekest touring board because wider boards usually trade a little speed for stability, but if comfort and balance matter most, Skaddles is a very strong pick. If you liked it, check it out by clicking the link in the description. Number 4. Skaddles. Skaddles has that big, steady, confidence-building feel that makes people stop being afraid of standing up. The wide deck and thick build give it a calm personality, especially for taller paddlers, heavier riders, pets, or anyone carrying gear. The first thing I imagine with this board is a lazy summer lake day. Someone is sitting on the front, a dry bag is tucked under the bungees, a dog is considering a terrible jump, and the board is still not acting nervous. That is the kind of stability people actually remember. The deck grip is another win. It feels soft enough for bare feet but grippy enough for yoga poses, fishing, or those slightly dramatic balance corrections when a boat wake rolls through. I also appreciate the mounts and storage zones. They make it easier to bring a camera, fishing tools, or extra supplies without feeling scattered. It is a larger board, so smaller paddlers may find it less quick to maneuver than narrower options. But for comfort, confidence, and all-day floating with gear is a great option. I've left the link in the description. Number 3. ZLX. This is where the countdown starts feeling more adventure-focused. ZLX is not just about standing still and looking peaceful for a photo. It is built for people who want to cover distance, explore farther, and still feel stable while doing it. The longer shape gives it a smoother glide, which matters once you stop paddling in tiny circles near the shore. On a quiet river or open lake, it feels like the board wants to keep moving. Every stroke seems to carry a little more, and that makes longer trips less tiring. The wide deck still gives beginners enough confidence, while the touring-style feel makes it interesting for paddlers who are getting more serious. That balance is hard to pull off. The gear setup is also excellent. Extra rings, cargo spaces, a camera mount, and seat compatibility make it feel ready for fishing, exploring, or a long, relaxed cruise with snacks and water packed up front. It is probably more board than someone needs for 10-minute beach floats, but for actual exploring, it has that satisfying go-far personality. For more opinions, see the link below. Number 2. Flyroc. Flyroc feels like the board for people who turn paddleboarding into a whole scene. Yoga, pets, kids, photos, snacks, slow floating, little adventures. It is built for the relaxed but active water day. The full deck pad is the big difference. Instead of having one padded standing zone and awkward bare sections, the whole surface feels usable. That makes yoga more comfortable, pets less slippery, and kids less likely to slide around like loose beach toys. The handle layout is also clever. Side handles give you something to grab during yoga or balance practice, and they make carrying easier. It sounds like a small design choice, but on the water, small contact points make people feel safer. The board is wide, stable, and generous with space, so it works well for families or larger paddlers. The camera mount and dry storage add that modern adventure touch, especially if you like recording trips without holding your phone in one nervous hand. Did you like it? In the description, you can find the link for more details. Number 1. Niphean. Niphean deserves a spot in this video because it feels like the best all-around board for most people. It is stable without feeling clumsy, portable without feeling flimsy, and versatile enough for lakes, rivers, travel days, pets, yoga, and casual exploring. The size hits a sweet spot. It gives you enough width to feel comfortable, enough capacity for gear or a furry passenger, and enough control that beginners do not feel punished for every tiny mistake. That matters because paddleboarding should feel peaceful, not like a balance test with consequences. I like how complete the package feels. Paddle, fins, leash, pump, backpack, phone bag, repair kit, all the essentials are there. You can go from box to water without realizing you forgot 3 important things. The deck has that comfortable, grippy feel under bare feet, and the extra attachment points make it useful for coolers, kayak seats, or tying up with another board during a lazy float. If you're interested in this model, the link is just below. Well, that concludes our review of the 7 best inflatable paddleboard you can get right now. If you are interested in any of them, all the links are in the description. You can check the current prices or get a deal. And hey, there's also a free trial of Amazon Prime. 30 days, no shipping costs, faster delivery. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more top picks like this. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.